Welcome to the YourTown television program. My name is Joy Anderson. I'm the Member Relations Manager with the Monterey Peninsula Chamber of Commerce and your host today. My guest this morning is Alicia Stirling-Julian, who is with Dance Kids of Monterey County.
Yes.
Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's exciting. This Dance Kids does a phenomenal job with your performances and everything that you do with your dancers. So tell me, what do you do with Dance Kids? Let's kind of figure out your role.
Absolutely. I have a couple different positions that I have with Dance Kids of Monterey County. One is I'm a social media coordinator. So basically, I get the joy of going out with the dancers and taking all the pictures and putting them onto Facebook and Instagram and really trying to get the younger dancer following on Instagram, which is really a lot of fun. The kids just... it's a dance family and they absolutely love it. And then on the other side of the spectrum, I am a parent volunteer coordinator. So come time for any sort of, well, mostly the Nutcracker, I just basically have the joy of working with amazing people that I'm able to put in different positions throughout to make really the Nutcracker what it is. And that's, it's such a special program because of what the parents and of course the dancers and instructors, but the parents just really do an amazing job at volunteering at all the different with all the different efforts.
Yeah, it is. You can't do it without all the parent volunteers.
Absolutely,
that's for sure.
Absolutely, we are very
and the
grateful.
grandparent volunteers and everybody else that you can,
true.
So, tell me a little bit about Dance Kids. I know it is actually a nonprofit organization. And kind of tell me how that started. And
Absolutely. Dance Kids of Monterey County we are on our 25th year this year. Wow. We will be doing the 25th anniversary of the Nutcracker, and it's going to be just incredible. But it started, and it's a way to bring the performing arts and dancing to children that don't necessarily get the opportunities to do it. And we're an organization that's always open to more and more people coming in, any from anywhere really, any dance studio, any. They may not even have anything to do with dance, and they just want to be a part of something during the Christmas season, and it's a wonderful way for people to come together. So what it is that Dance Kids does is we bring that in, and our main focus is the Nutcracker, but we have such things as the Latino Nutcracker, which is incredible.
And that's fairly new, isn't it?
Yes, and it's been an amazing, I have to say, when I first saw it, we do a South County tour, and we basically start, we go from San Ardo, and then we make our way back to Salinas. And we've done 9 performances in a day, and it's just the children at these schools that don't necessarily see the Nutcracker and they don't get an opportunity are there to witness, this beautiful mariachi band, and we bring the Nutcracker to life with the mariachi band playing the music of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker. It's incredible. It's an amazing thing to see.
I want to see that.
Absolutely. And this year we're going to be doing it again as well, and we always end up at Hartnell College.
Okay.
And so it's a great way for people to come together, and that community is just an incredible binding experience for the kids as well, to go and to make sure that they're bringing the joy to the kids that don't normally get to see it. It's amazing.
It's just wonderful to see how you've expanded, what started off as a, kind of a small, organization and has really blossomed and, taken on new things.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So is there an age group that you focus on, or what's the youngest and
I have to say we are open to all. Usually we have the youngest is about 3 years old. They're the little gifts that you usually see during the Nutcracker. But all the way up to anyone who wants to be a part of it can come, and there's always a part for someone. For instance, my husband and I just did the Nutcracker this year. And he played Steinbeck, and I was able to play his wife. And it was a lot of fun being a part of it as an adult. I mean, it wasn't something that I ever thought I would do, is perform. And I've always left that to the child, who always does it really well. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll try it this time. And it was a blast. It was incredible. And especially since we were able to bring in the symphony, the live symphony orchestra. A lot of the children of all ages. It's their dream to dance with the live symphony orchestra, and they were able to. So that's an incredible experience right there. It's different than anything else I've ever experienced.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, something that you can put on that list of accomplishments that you have as a youngster or a young adult or an adult even.
Yeah, absolutely. It's dreams come true for everybody. Yeah, dreams come true for everybody and of all ages, and that's the goal of Dance Kids, is to make sure that dreams come true to the other kids, inner city kids, anyone who isn't able to go out there and be a part of performing arts. We're able to go in and nurture that for them and give that experience to them. So it is incredible.
So when you're talking about these kids, especially those that, probably wouldn't have that opportunity to join a dance class, or whether there was one near them, or the affordability, whatever it might be. Now, how does Dance Kids play a part in that, in supporting those? I mean, fundraisers and things like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We definitely are fundraising every time. Basically, this year we're starting now. It's not something that we wait until the Nutcracker really starts up in August. Everything starts to really roll then. But this is a year-long process, and even we have a school in Marina, for instance, that we have ballet, jazz, and hip hop classes. There's 3 classes, 3 a day, and 3 times. It's a. Sorry about that.
Okay.
There's 3 classes, and we take them in 3 days a week. And we're able to bring the instruction and the gift of dance to them. So they wouldn't normally be able to go out and to experience that, so we're able to bring it to them. And, ideally, and what we really want to do is make sure that we're able to take that in all the schools around the Monterey Peninsula. That's our number one goal, is to make sure that we're able to bring the gift of dance to them.
That's incredible.
Yes.
That's great. Because typically when you rehearse and do your things, you're based out of the Carmel studio, correct?
Yes, and it's one of definitely open to all children from all different studios. But yes, we do rehearse at the Carmel Academy of Performing Arts, and and we have our performance at the Sunset Center. But for instance, like with the Latino Nutcracker, when we're able to go into all these different elementary schools, and it's amazing. They open up their gymnasiums to us, and they open up. We even bring up kids to do parts of the Sugar Plum Fairy will teach all the kids little parts of the dance and stuff, and it's so fun to watch, and it's an amazing thing that their faces just brighten up. It's incredible.
So how many instructors do you have on that work with the kids?
Yeah, we have I would say, we have the 3 that go in. There's 3 different classes, the hip hop, ballet, and jazz. During Nutcracker, we have 5 rehearsal instructors, and then we have a rehearsal director.
Okay.
And we have the choreographer as well. So, I mean, it's really kind of, and the kids help out. It's amazing. These kids have been doing the Nutcracker for years and years and years, and now they're able to, at the age of 14 and 15, go in and help the little ones that are just being little bonbons and gifts, and they're able to teach them, what they learned ages ago. We have one little girl who's been a bonbon 10 years ago, and now she's still in the Nutcracker. Still, every year she gets something new, so she's able to go back and help the kids that are experiencing it for the first time.
The thing that always got me about that performance was, you talk about the little 3-year-olds or 4-year-olds that, are just kind of, they're all dressed up, and here we are, and it's so cute to watch them, and it's like a parent or a grandparent's you just want to die, because they're just so darn cute.
It's the cuteness overload.
And, yes,
really
and and they're so proud because they're standing on a stage, and the lights and the cameras and the people clapping, and I could see that in their eyes. Some of them are so excited that they can't sit still, and some of them are just petrified because
absolutely,
it's so new. But it's like, well, what an experience to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I have to be honest. At that age, even when they're petrified, it's adorable, and it's like
they are so cute. They are so darn cute.
Yeah, it brings smiles to everyone's faces, and that was another thing that Dance Kids also does, is we go around to the retirement homes, the assisted living facilities, and nursing homes, and we're able to bring excerpts of the Nutcracker to them as well. And it's so incredible, because there, again, is a group of people who otherwise would love to go out and see the Nutcracker, or maybe experienced it years ago with their children and their grandchildren, and we're able to bring that to them now too. So it's just such a magical
when
thing.
you think about all the great community service that you provide, I mean, providing dance in the schools and that opportunity and the performances that you bring to the school, and now you tell me that, you visit, retirement communities and such, and, so, I mean, just that little bit of,
it's magic.
and dance and music. I mean, there's just something about it it is magical.
Absolutely. And, the children, my daughter, for instance, is 13. She'll be 14 in March, and she has been a part of Nutcracker since the beginning of her dance. And it's something she looks forward to every year. She, in January, she kind of goes, it's when can we go back out there and do this again? And so I'm thrilled that now we're able to start earlier and start bringing these things into the communities earlier, so that it could be a year-round thing. It's something they can do all year round.
I'm always amazed because, when youngsters are, saying, okay, it's time for rehearsal, you have to go practice, I remember having to practice as a kid going, oh, okay, here we go. But my granddaughters went through Dance Kids and were in the Nutcracker a couple of times. And I would drop them off and help my daughter drop them off to rehearsals. They couldn't wait to go.
I know.
I mean, it was just like, I got to go. It's like, get us there early because I want to be there. Yeah. And just to see that in children that age is amazing because they love what they do.
Absolutely. They really do. And they get it. It's something that they know that they're bringing this smile to someone's face, this feeling to someone. It's great to see it happening at such an early age, and I really think it develops the character for that child from here on out. That child will remember this moment, even when they're just a little gift and they're standing there knowing that they're making someone smile.
So you have a website for Dance Kids. So and it's
it's dancekids.org.
Dancekids.org. Yes. So that's where people should go to find out more about participating and sponsorships and
absolutely.
Okay.
And we're open to everybody. It's one of those things that come one, come all. Where there's a spot. There's definitely a spot for everybody.
That's what I love. There's it's like, oh yeah. To be clear, that's a different story. But to be in the performance, I mean, everybody has a part.
Absolutely.
Everybody has a part.
Yeah.
So, tell me, how did this all start? Was there is it grassroots type of thing
for Dance Kids, or it
Dance
was
Kids?
Yeah, it's basically the dream of Carol and Alan Richmond are they. She's the director, the creative director of Carmel Academy of Performing Arts, and one of her dreams, her lifelong dream, was to have her Nutcracker, being performed with a live symphony orchestra. And I'm just so thrilled that I was able to see that last year, and the fact that we're going to do it again this year. There will be a live symphony orchestra this year. And so it's one of those things that she just wanted to bring this beautiful performing arts to the community and the children in the community that were not getting it, and they weren't able to get it. And so I think being the creative director of Carmel Academy of Performing Arts, it was one of those things where it was wonderful to see children coming in, but they really wanted to be able to put it out. And it, as a form of just making sure they can give back. And so they did, and it's been going strong and beautiful for 25 years now. It's incredible.
Well, it's important, too, for us to, kind of make a pitch to, this is an organization that benefits not only the children in the performances or the youth in the performances, it also benefits the community at large.
Yes.
And so, we want to make sure that everybody knows that and jumps in on that, because I think, and I know Carol, so I know exactly, her dream and how hard they've worked on this. I mean, for years. So, just that opportunity. But so how many years have you been involved in, Alicia?
I've been involved. This is my 5th year, and my daughter's 5th Nutcracker coming up here. And it's, I have to say, from the moment she did it the very first time, it was kind of like I was hooked. And I knew, I went to Carol and I said, any way I can help, please let me be a part of this. And it was, that's when I started to do the social media.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And so from there, it's just kind of, I love doing it, and I think I've grown. It's a family for me. For when I go and I photograph the kids at all the different areas around Monterey and stuff like that. They're my family. So it's something
Totally
that
rewarding.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier doing what I'm doing.
Well, how could you not?
I know, absolutely, pure joy.
And then the fact that you actually got to perform last year.
Yeah, that was actually interesting. My husband has done it. Was his second time, and he was Steinbeck as well the time before. And I thought, I'm going to make sure if the kids need me, I'll be where they need me. And so I didn't do it. And this time around, I was like, well, my gosh, I'm going to have to try this, because everyone just talks about how wonderful it is up there. And I had no idea. It is. It's wonderful up there. It is so much fun, and it's just an incredible feeling to see what actually is going on behind the scenes and on the stage. It's really it's intense at times, because you're definitely thinking, oh my gosh, certainly don't want to mess this up, anything like that. But then at the same time, you become that person. You're at that party, you're the party guest, and you're married to Steinbeck. That's pretty good. That's fun.
And you're living that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fabulous.
Yeah,
but
it was very fun.
We just really appreciated everything that Dance Kids does for our community and for our youth.
Thank you.
And the support that that you as parents and sponsors and all those folks, and I know your board works very hard on this as well. So congratulations on that, and we look forward to seeing the performances again.
Wonderful.
Come this winter.
Yes,
at Sunset
absolutely.
Center.
And up until then, we'll definitely be doing. We've got the Wharf Theater actually this weekend is holding a fundraiser. They're going to be doing. Yeah, they're going to be doing the mystery dinner.
Okay, yes.
Yes, very fun. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
So you post all those things on your website?
Yeah, it's on the website and also on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Okay, so we'll follow that and make sure you follow the Facebook page, like
Yes,
the page, and
please.
follow
Yes.
along, because
Yes.
Alicia's always posting great
right.
things out there for us to
Thank you.
pay attention to. And then, yes, I'm so excited. And
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for coming on today.
Thank
it was
you for
really a
having me.
pleasure to meet you.
It was so nice
and
to meet you.
learn a little bit more about Dance Kids from a different perspective, and to share your story
Thank
with the
you
rest
so
of our
much.
community. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Alicia Stirling-Julian with Dance Kids of Monterey County, and website again, dancekids.org.
Dancekids.org.
Dancekids.org.